Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the day has finally come. My man.
Oh
What's
my
up,
God.
brother? How
What's
you
going
feeling?
on, baby? What's going on, man? It's finally here.
Oh my goodness. So, all right, we were chatting a bit earlier. Dude, I mean, for days, months, I don't even know how long, we've been hearing rumors. And throughout this whole year of Marvel, what can you say about the rumors we've been hearing?
The rumors, like they've been the craziest rumors I think I've ever heard when it comes to any movie. Bigger than almost any like Avengers type movie, Avengers style movie, where we know we're gonna get all these characters that are gonna be included in the movie. When the rumors first started with this movie, I was just like, "There's no way they're gonna be able to piece this together," especially with like
Yeah.
the legal stuff like in the background with ownership and stuff. So I was just like,
Mhm.
whatever. I kind of took it with a grain of salt. But then as we progressed and the rumors started getting crazier and crazier, I was like, some of them might have to be true because everything
Yeah.
that we're hearing about this movie is just over the top.
Bananas. Yeah, man, we're hearing rumors of Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Jamie Foxx, Alfred Molina, William Dafoe, everybody basically from all the old Spider-Man movies coming back into one. And I
Hmm.
was like, no, there's no way. But then you started getting confirmations. You got the confirmation of Alfred Molina. He even kind of spoke about it. I think that was,
Hmm.
a little bit of a spoiler that he did.
Yeah.
I think what his quote was, they were like, "How can you come back if you're dead?" And they said, "Oh, well, nobody really dies, right?"
Hmm.
And then you kind of think, "All right, what does that even mean?" But this morning, actually, before I go into this morning, last night, I was seeing all the memes. My brother-in-law was sending me memes saying, "Oh, they're supposed to drop the trailer," and I was like, "Dude, I've heard this story, how many times so far?
Right.
It never happened. I don't believe it no more." Then this morning, it's like 6 a.m. We're in the apartment, and my girl goes, "Oh, hey, there's a new Spider-Man trailer." I go, "What?"
They
And I'm
were
thinking
they
she
were
means like, yeah, I'm thinking like Spider-Verse something. She's like, "Oh
hmm
yeah, Zendaya posted it." And then I'm like, "You put that phone down right now." I grabbed the Fire Stick, shut off the lights, put it
yeah,
on, put the volume up. And when I tell you I was in my apartment at 6 a.m. screaming, oh,
freaking
I
out.
was yelling. Yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as we saw certain parts of it.
So for me, I was on the internet, I'm scrolling through Reddit or whatnot, and then I
Hmm.
start seeing some posts saying like, "Oh, the trailer got leaked. The trailer got leaked." So then I was able to see the trailer like 2 days ago, but it was a recording of a recording on somebody's phone, and it didn't do it justice. But I didn't have the self control to hold back, so I watched that, and
Yeah,
I was
you're
like,
an
okay,
addict.
I was like, I can't send this to anybody because I don't want to tie my reputation with this crappy video. So I was just like, all right,
Yeah.
let me just sit on it. And then I saw the post starting last night, and then saw the post again this morning. I saw your phone call this morning, and I knew the text message this morning at 6 a.m. I was like, oh, he saw it. So now we can get into it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely. So what you saw it like the old school bootleg New York DVD
Yeah,
version.
I saw the New
Yeah.
York, yeah, on the sidewalk. It comes with a two
Where they
pack.
have it in a blanket that they can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, exactly. So I
Yeah.
saw some CCTV UFO footage.
Well, that being said, guys, let's look at it firsthand and then let's break this thing down. Cause man, I'm still
Yeah.
buzzing about this, man. This is definitely one of the coolest things to happen in quite a while. And before I share it real quick, man, this reminds me of I was talking to my dad this morning about like back in 2003, 2004, when we got the first trailer of Spider-Man 2 and we saw Dr. Octopus, we were like, what?
Mhm.
This reminds me also of back in like, because this is Spider-Man 3, when we
Mhm.
saw in like 2006, 2007, the first trailer for Spider-Man 3, where, they showed Venom, but he was real blurry. You couldn't really see him yet, but you could
Mhm.
see that he was there. Dude, I was tripping. And this kind of just gives me those same feels, kind of brings me back there. And man, I'm hyped. I'm basically a little kid again.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm
We're
getting
getting
at right now.
Spider-Man.
So let's get to it. You can see the screen.
Yeah.
All right. From the top.
Oh, look at this. This is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider lord.
Can we just like stay up here all day? It is so crazy down there.
That's right, folks. Spider-Man is in fact Peter Parker.
Listen, I did not kill.
Pause real quick. I still love the fact that they brought back J. Jonah Jameson, OG character.
Exactly.
Honestly, that should have been our first hint at the fact that they were going somewhere with it.
I know.
Right?
And the fact that they gave it to us at the end of the last movie, I was like, oh, that's crazy that they're doing this. And we kind of
I was tripping.
Yeah, we didn't even think about like the big picture, like what that actually means. And then now we're getting it together. Like, oh, they were telling us the whole time. They literally gave us a hint from the very beginning.
It was just a little bit of hint. All right, so let's keep going.
Yeah. Kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
So real quick, I saw a rumor that this might be Matt Murdock. That might be his defense attorney. Is Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil? Because I've heard rumors that he was on set, whatnot, and this is kind of his style right here with the rolled up sleeves. That's his style.
Look how his body's positioned. Like he's not even looking towards Peter. Like like he can't. It doesn't make sense for him to look at him because he's blind. So it's just like if he's just putting the book down, looking in any direction. I think that's him. Let's go.
Oh.
Does any part of you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows, you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man? Now everybody knows. But this isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
So, Peter, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Steven.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
Pause right there.
No.
You see what I see?
Yes, I do. The OG black suit?
Yeah, what's going on with that? Or is that like time suit that we kind of talked about in the last one? You know what I mean? So let's take a little. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
We got some little shoulder pads, but he took the mask off, so it's not nanotech. I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's old.
Either way, we got multiple suits in this movie, so I'm digging it.
When Mysterio revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange.
Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine.
My boy Wong's going off to fight.
The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my God, Ned, he's my best friend. But my Aunt May should really know.
Stop talking.
What just happened?
We tampered with the stability of space-time. The multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little.
You saw what I saw?
Yeah. My boy
I saw some electricity there. Yeah, man. I don't think it was a thunderstorm in New York.
No, that looked a little abnormal to me. So yeah. That's one.
Yeah, definitely that. So something that I want to bring up is I had people that kind of tell me like, "Oh man, I don't really like this new version of Spider-Man. He's like too immature, whatnot." I like it, man. I like the fact that he doesn't really know. You know what I mean? It seems like he's making mistakes. Yeah. And because I mean, Spider-Man got his powers in the comic books. This was like 15, 16 years old. Imagine when we were 15. We were doing backflips off the.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's more accurate to the comic book, which I like and enjoy, and it also shows off that like he has that confidence like behind the mask. He's got that New York swagger behind the mask, and he's still nerdy when he's Peter Parker. You know what I mean? I feel like there were some versions of the other versions that we saw of Spider-Man, like Tobey Maguire, he might have been a little too nerdy, and then Andrew Garfield was just way too cool. I feel like this is a perfect medium.
Yeah, definitely. And we know that.
I think I lost you, Ray. I think I lost you.
All right, I think I'm back. Okay, lost us for a second. Let's see if we can get our co-host back in, and we'll get to where we were. For those who don't know, we're looking at Spider-Man, No Way Home. Hey!
Okay, we're back.
Hey! There he is. What's up? All right, where were we? We were talking Spider-Man. We were talking No Way Home. We lost our way home back to the stream.
Yeah.
But we're back.
Yeah,
we made it
so
back.
we were on okay, perfect. At the same spot. Perfect.
Yeah, same exact spot, but he was basically just saying, hey, we've opened this multiverse of madness, essentially.
Yeah.
You know, Doctor Strange is part of it. We were talking about how we got time with this Spider-Man. This Spider-Man is young. I mean, they can make movies for 10 more years with this guy. He's basically, I think they could build him to be the new head of the Avengers. He's like the new Tony Stark.
He's the face of Marvel.
And I think that's the way they're going with it. Would you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So let's get this going before we get booted off of here again.
Yeah, right.
Problem.
Oh, first of all, time out real quick. Yo, what if he stops the train?
Oh, just like how he did. Oh my gosh.
Dude, if this guy stops the train, I'm walking out of the theater.
Oh, if they do that, I would. Yeah.
And then he's gonna kill Green Goblin with the glider.
It's you trying to live two different lives. The longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes.
There it is. Speaking of Green Goblin.
Bro, when I saw that, I screamed. I mean, I already knew that Electro was going to be in it. You know what I mean? So the electricity and not seeing Jamie Foxx is like, okay, we know he's going to be in it, right? It's already confirmed. But William Dafoe was always like rumored but never confirmed. And I mean, this doesn't really confirm him 100%, but I mean, that was the bomb. That was the OG bomb.
So you got to go back a couple seconds and listen.
And you hear it. Yeah, it's his laugh.
You hear the laugh. Yeah.
Let's run it back.
There it is.
Oh man.
Yeah. Willem Dafoe back as
that guy. I mean,
that's 2 out of the 6.
I'm tripping.
Yeah.
And then
be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Hello, Peter.
Doc Ock.
Oh my god, dude. I mean, like I said, I was screaming, dude. And you know what I like?
What?
Check this out. So he's got a different look to him.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm thinking. They've already introduced the idea of the variants in Loki.
Mm-hmm.
And before, when we heard like, okay, Doc Ock's coming back, is, you know, if Green Goblin comes back, how do they come back? They're dead. Well, now they've already introduced that there's variants. So I mean, easy explanation right here. They say, oh well, this isn't the same exact Doc Ock.
Hello.
This is a variant version of him. He's got a different hairstyle, at least different kind of clothing.
Yeah, this is the real
different getup.
Yeah,
and then that way also, I mean, the electricity from Electro was looking yellow. We know that the one from Amazing Spider-Man was blue. And we also know, I mean, there were some people that complained about, oh, we didn't like the way Electro looked, this and that. Now they have free creative control to just change his entire look.
Yes, exactly.
And then they just say, oh, well, he's a variant of Electro. He's not the same exact Electro. So
yeah,
I mean,
dude,
the
fact that they've introduced these variants, you know, not everything makes sense because we know, like, growing up in understanding like the Spider-Man comic book, how Doc Ock was, like the real Doc Ock. And then when we got Spider-Man 2, that Doc Ock wasn't the same as the one we got in the cartoons and in the comic books. He was tame, you know what I mean? He was and stuff like that. But we still got Doc Ock, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Back in the day when we got him, but I was like, they didn't really get to show his.
It wasn't like exactly like bowl cut, haircut with the eyes or whatever. And I mean, this isn't either, but at the same time, you know, we might get a little twist on the character.
Yeah, but we might get that attitude, that real villainous attitude that we understand with Doc Ock, even from like the Spider-Man ride at Universal. That was a bad dude, you know what I mean? So the fact that when he comes out of there and he lifts himself up, he's got that trench coat on, he's got the glasses with the circles on like Morpheus, he's got swag. I'm like, all right, he just
popped out the Matrix.
Yeah, so this one's got a different you know, step to him, and I like that. I'm excited for this.
Hello, Peter.
So
man, let me tell you, I am hyped for this movie. Thank God. You know, the trailer finally came out. I know everybody was tripping. Are we even gonna get a trailer? We got it. We're here. We made it. That being said, my friend, any last thoughts before we close this one out, man? I'm just over the moon.
A couple of things. So first thing that I did, obviously, when I saw the trailers, I went online and I tried to find all the other Easter eggs that I probably missed first watch through. And one thing that came out and grabbed my attention was just like, hey, did anybody notice why it was released on the day it was? Because, you know, it would have made sense if they would have released it, you know, they had Comic-Con, they have all these other release dates that would have been, I felt, more appropriate. But August 23rd, what was so special about August 23rd? If you remember, and then somebody posted a clip, if you remember back the first episode of WandaVision, they have the calendar marked August 23rd. And if this guy Kevin set it up for that to be it, obviously, I mean, he just continues to blow my mind every single time he does anything. So that's
I mean, at this point, they either need to hire him at Warner Brothers or they just need to sell off the rights to Disney.
They need,
you know what I mean? Because or clone this guy and get him in charge of DC's movies as well, because
he needs a max deal. This dude needs to get paid everything that he wants, because the stuff that he puts together and the way that he orchestrates things is phenomenal. Bravo,
would you
Kevin.
say this is the craziest thing to happen in the Marvel universe so far?
Yeah, I would think that I feel like everything that we've gotten could have been, predicted somewhat. Like I remember telling everybody when it was coming up to like Avengers, like Endgame, I was like, Disney's cool. Like they've done everything like comic book accurate, and I respect that and I like that. The movies that they put out are great, but they don't take any risks. You know what I mean? And then when they let Thanos snap and the snapping happened, I was
that
like,
was
okay.
like,
Yeah, that was bold. I was like, all right, so now Disney's, taking risks, and now that they're doing this, I was wondering how they would have the world react to Spider-Man's, identity being revealed. And Peter, we talked about how Peter being at such a young age, like, okay, if he was further down the line, that would make sense, but he's still in school. Like, how are they going to do this? Everybody he knows is going to be in danger now, but they've already introduced a character who can do stuff. So I was like, oh, let's have Doctor Strange do it. So I was like, oh, I like that approach. I would have never thought that that was the approach they were going to do, but they did it. And so I want to practice better self-control. I want to be able to not watch any more trailers and stay off the internet and not watch another thing. I don't want any more details about this movie. I just want to walk in on Christmas or whenever
I'm gonna be Matt Murdock before this movie. Exactly. On my way to the theater.
Yeah. But for real, I don't want another detail about anything. Earmuffs on, blinders on. I wish I could do it. I'm gonna try my best, but we'll see. Because this movie, I was already gonna go see it. I'm already gonna see whatever Marvel puts out. But this movie alone is blowing my mind, and it's gonna be the craziest movie I think Marvel puts out to date.
Absolutely, I agree. I feel the same way as you. I want to sit back, have that self-control, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch every single thing that comes out. I'm gonna watch the videos. We're gonna talk about it more, and that's the way it is. So that being said, man, I'm super hyped for this. I still can't believe, dude, Green Goblin, Doc Ock, Electro. What else we have in store? Who knows?
They might complete the whole Sinister Six in this one movie.
Tobey Maguire.
They could do it.
All that good stuff. Yeah. But that being said, we'll see what happens.
All right, man.
Until next time.
Yeah.